Hi, instructors. Welcome to English 11. I do want to talk about some of the highlights from the first unit. So, Unit 1. In English 11, as you know, this is meant to be a support course. So, this semester, we have changed the evaluation measures menu to allow for a greater connection between what we are doing in English 101 and in English 11. So the biggest change affects the summative assignments. So what you'll notice now, if you look, for example, at required assignments and point values, the new EMM states that the summative grades from each unit in English 101 will be pulled over and added to their English 11 grade. Now, they will not get as many points in English 11. Each of the summative assignments in 101, each one is worth quite a few points. So, for example, the personal essay in 101 is worth 100 points. In this class, the students will only get up to 5 points. And I'll talk about how we're going to do that here in a moment. So summative grades that are being pulled from English 101 are 5 points per unit for a total of 20 points, 20%. So 80% of the English 11 class is comprised of the progress checkpoints, and then 20% is comprised of assignments that are pulled directly from English 101. So if you click on grades and you look at the Manage Grades tab, you'll see that each unit is set up the same way. 2 progress checkpoints and then the summative grade from 101. 2 progress checkpoints and the summative grade from 101, and so on. So it's a very clear and easy to follow grade book for you and for students. So the way we set up how you will be plugging in the grade is this way. When your students really are in the assignments and submissions folder, they'll have, of course, those 2 progress checkpoints, and then the summative grade, that 5%, we have included a rubric that I hope makes it pretty easy for you to have maybe one screen open with your 101 class grade book opened up, and then you will click here on the rubric when you grade your students. So if your student received a 96 to 100 points on that personal essay, then they will get all 5 points. If they score between 91 and 95, they'll get 4.75 points, and so on. So I hope that this makes it such that your students will be doubly impressed upon that they should do their best work on whatever the summative assignment is. If they don't turn in a summative assignment, it affects them in both classes. And if they do a really great job on that summative assignment, it only helps them. So because it's only worth 5 points in English 11, it's not going to ruin their grade if they have 1 or 2 summative assignments in 101 that aren't A's or high A's. But still, I think that having the rubric set up this way will make it easier for you to, because it's not equated, I think it'll help you plug in the grade that they, or the number of points that they deserve. In Unit 1, as you know, they're working on the personal essay. You will want to direct them to the overview. First and foremost, they should watch the Unit 1 overview and see what it is that they're really focused on in this unit. It's all about critical reading, some reading strategies, an introduction to the writing process. They will want to look at the schedule to see how the course is going to be paced. That very first week, they'll have a progress checkpoint, and then their second progress checkpoint, and then finally you're pulling that summative grade. Because they do not have extra work in this course, we hope that they end up doing a really spectacular job on this first unit. A word about the progress checkpoints. It is up to you which of the options you want to assign to them. If you think it is confusing for the students to see options 1, 2, and 3 here, you are welcome to delete the option that you are not utilizing. Other times, instructors have highlighted or put in bold font, this is the option you are doing, students, or they have put in the announcements, remember you are doing option whichever. So just make it really clear for your students which option it is that you want them to work on. In the personal essay writing assignment, because they're going to be using the same article that they're using in English 101, we recommend that you put in the course reading, if you can upload the link to the course reading that you select so that they have easy access it in this course as well. The learning materials, there's some overlap, of course, because they're working on the same types of concepts, but we've tried to provide some in-depth information in case they're struggling at all with the concepts in the English 101 class. If you have any questions, reach out to me or to your chair or to your English 11 and 101 course leads. Have a great first unit.